I want to make some money on TikTok, you need to have a plan. I'm going to show you guys how simple this can be as a pregnant mama. I also have a 5-year-old, and I've made close to $500,000 in a year here on TikTok. But I was somebody whose account was like super high for a year and then dropped. I went from like $50,000 months to like $6,200 months, which is still really good. But when you drop like that, something's wrong. I think I have cracked the code. I have studied people's pages. I have friends that are making over $100,000 already this month, and I've studied what they've done. I've studied what they've said they've done. I've studied my account, and I think I got it. I went from $150 days to now doing $1,800. I have almost reached over $30,000 this month alone. Buckle up, Buttercup. Get your notepad out because I'm going to go through this fast. My husband walked in the room. I got to go to a different one. Okay, so first things first is you need to understand what your niche is. And if you don't know what your niche is, you can go into the TikTok creator section and it's going to scroll down and it's going to tell you whether you're in exploring or what your niche is. I went from being in the outdoors niche to exploring for 2 months. Don't give up if you're still in exploring. Find out what your top selling product is. Even if you've sold one, focus on that. And here's what I'm going to tell you guys that has helped me so much. The top creators on here, including myself, if you have a product that's picking up or has exposure plus that's on it, and if you don't know what that is, I have a screenshot here. I went through all of my videos, figured out which ones had exposure plus on them. And I started focusing less on so many different types of video samples and focusing on good quality videos on the same products. And you'll see a lot of creators, they're doing the same thing, that they'll do 3 videos a day, but each day has a video of the same product that is either a reply video or a new video of that product, because it's 1, having ad spend on it, 2, and it's got exposure plus, which means TikTok is pushing it out. So I went further with this. I'm going to show you guys how I broke this down. I literally had ChatGPT write me an entire week of videos on how to really hone in on my top 10 selling products for the month. I screenshotted every single one of my videos based on the CTR, which is the click-through rate, which you want to have good click-through rates. So you want people to actually click on the link and purchase product. But I had ChatGPT break it down by views through click-through rate and my percentages on that. It's a simple prompt. You literally take the screenshot and say, help me figure out which videos have the highest CTR rate per views and help me create scripts for this week for those videos. Then I went further with all my samples that were due and asked ChatGPT to make me an entire week's list for Black Friday sales, integrating my top CTR products as well as my samples that were due. Okay, then it broke it down for me on my posts, on when to post them, how many times a day to post them, which I have only been posting 3 times a day and have been seeing great success. I know people are telling you to post 10 times a day. As a mom, I don't freaking have time for that. Okay, and I get on here because I want time with my family. If those people want to post 10 times a day, that's great. A lot of these people don't have younger kids. A lot of these people either don't have kids. I wish I would have had this in my 20s. I'd be probably making $100,000 a month too. But I find posting more than 3 to 4 times a day, my views tank. And I've talked to a lot of other top creators and theirs is the same. So I have it broken down by Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Then it goes into Cyber Monday sales. My biggest piece of advice for you is to really focus on that product that's selling. When I started doing that and doing reply videos, that's when I went from a $6,200 a month to a $25,000 a month now, where we're going to do over $30,000 this month. I always tell people, don't post and pray. Don't just post a video and then pray to God it goes viral. You need to have strategy. You need to understand analytics. You need to understand the algorithm, and do not get into the information paralysis, because all you have to do is understand a few simple things and then focus on those and really hone in on that and make good quality videos. If you don't know what Feel Felt Found is, I literally have it pinned at the top of my page. It teaches you how to tell a story. You want to focus on sharing how to solve problems versus selling. You'll see some of my videos right now and other people's in the Black Friday realm. You're going to see both types. You're going to see selling videos, you're going to see problem solving videos. But the most organic videos that I always have that grow are me solving a problem. But you can literally use ChatGPT to write out your entire week's script. You can, I wish I could, I'm going to send some screenshots up here. Like, it literally broke down what I needed to fix in my videos. It broke down what were good in my videos, what were bad in those videos. It broke down all of the different CTR analytics and percentages. You'll have a full-blown assistant at your fingertips, and all this crap is free. So if you're stuck in low views, or if you're trying to make more money online, use ChatGPT. Take the screenshots of your sales. I don't even care if you have 1 or 2 sales. It's going to show you your views through click-through rate. And if you don't have a good click-through rate, you got to fix your video, because that means people aren't staying long enough or wanting to click the video. But I'm telling you, do you know how amazing it feels to be organized already? Yesterday I sat down and did this. I have every single day's videos. It only takes me about maybe 40 minutes to film the video. So I'll probably film today's videos. So I have 4 videos for today, 3 for Wednesday, and 3 for Thursday. I'm going to film them all today, so they're done. I don't have to worry about videos. All I gotta do is edit them. And then I also add in little trends. So like, if you don't know what the grid feature is, I add that in. Pregnancy videos because I'm pregnant, so it's a relatable trend. And then the cringe videos about if you think I'm cringe. Like, I look up the trending videos and I add that in because that helps boost my algorithm. Those are just some simple tips that I have found that work really well. And I tried to do this as fast as I could, but you could literally have an entire week's written out for you. Some of you guys are being so dang lazy. Get on ChatGPT, figure out your analytics, and understand what TikTok's liking and what it's not, and focus on those things. She'll deserve big girl money too.